Rat
Okay,
and ruin.
I've
God damn
started
it.
the recording, so the sheriff, to reiterate for the people watching, the sheriff rolled perception investigation to. The first one is to find Kraft's car. Uh, and the second one is to how quickly he's tracking down all of the kinfolk. He's gonna get at least some, but it's a question of how many can still be saved. Because, he has all the things he needs to grab all the peeps, but it's a question of how quickly that happens. How big is your window of opportunity to save the remaining ones? So,
Damn kinfolk and their damn socializing.
you are
Should all be just inclusive fuckers. God damn it. We would have no
so
problems.
you are yelling outside the door of one of your cousins, Kraft. Or you were a few minutes ago. And
Yeah.
just to make sure, Demi, please tell me you at least have a fucking mic.
Yeah, I do. I'm here.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So,
Also, why rat and ruin, man? Why you do this?
because you've all pissed me off. In any
Blame me, Jack.
case, how do you wish to proceed? I believe Aruman succeeded last time on remembering the kinfolk contact info.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got 4 successes.
Yep. I remembered all of those Hume numbers.
Mm-hmm. That essentially means that your attempts to save them will not be impeded by lack of information in any way, shape, or form. You have all of it available at your beck and call, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
How many calls can I make at the same time without scaring them off sounding too, fucking pissed?
Reasonably, you can talk. You can have maybe 2 lines open.
Can I make like a group that I can just send a message to, so I can send messages to all of them, with one message? That way.
Yes, you can send a group SMS message.
Just tell them. Get
Well, I guess it's
out.
time to talk to the person who actually has skill with the Weaver technology and tell them to start contacting the kinfolk and warning them that the vampires are the leeches are after them more directly.
Okay,
I'm using my cousin's phone at this point, probably.
sure.
Since I don't have one anymore. God damn it.
Okay, so Alcazred, give us the exact wording of the message.
God damn, I should have thought of this before. So I'm gonna pretend to be my cousin, I guess. Since it's from his phone. I'm gonna
You're
say
assuming they
it's...
would know your cousin, or would
I
trust
mean,
him.
okay, fine. I'm gonna say it's from Aroman. No, I'm gonna say... Yeah, they should... No, Aroman. They were contacting him. So I'm gonna say it's from Walks with Shadows, right? Yeah, Walks with Shadows was his name.
Mm-hmm.
Walks with Shadows pack, and that we found that the leeches are coming for you. You must pack up and leave as soon as possible, or else you might get caught by them, and they will do very bad things to you. Leech, and I'm just gonna put leeches, and after leeches, I'm gonna put in parentheses. I guess they're called.
Mm-hmm.
Blood-sucking worm creatures. If they don't have the occult to know what a leech is.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 minutes later, you get a response from one of the numbers. It says, "Thanks, your your allies already warned me. I'm on the way to the meeting spot."
Fuck!
So yeah, I suppose it's time for us to go there and start butchering the leeches if we can.
Which fucking meeting spot do you think? Motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna send back. Just, oh my god, what the fuck do I send back? It's like, fuck me.
Roll wits expression to how quickly you can get your bearings. This might affect future luck rolls to see if you're fast enough.
What's expression?
Yes.
You're an asshole, you know that, right?
It's the most fitting roll, I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at your sheet. I'm really not.
Come on. What's computers?
No, this is about communicating. You don't need to make a computer's roll to type out an SMS. That I'm considering that an automatic exceptional success for you. You know that shit. That's a non-issue.
Fine, I'm not a fucking doggo. It's okay. What's expression difficulty?
Just 6.
God, yeah.
Because you are high on rage, otherwise I probably wouldn't make you roll, but it's hard for you to concentrate on being patient and thinking this through.
Do I want to spend the willpower on this? It's my last one.
If you spend your last willpower, you're gonna start acting out according to your nature. And since you're ODing on rage and you're a
that last willpower.
No, let's not.
Yeah, let's not.
Here it goes. Hey!
Okay, good. So what do you send back?
Just get to the fucking sept now. No meeting spot. Go. Get a car, go to the sept. Don't care how, do it. Since I assume they know where the sept is. And those vampire cunts don't dare to go there, probably. And even if they did, that's their death, not mine.
Okay, so you're telling them to go to the sept.
We'll meet outside the sept.
Yeah, it texts back. I thought it was too dangerous to go alone.
Look, if you go into... oh my fucking god. My fucking god. There aren't enough of them to get you all if you go.
You know how discouraging that is. Just make a run for it. You might get lucky.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm not gonna say that. At this point, what the fuck do I say?
Craft, roll a luck die, difficulty 3.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Oh my god.
It succeeded! Okay. Fine, I'll tell them to fucking get to... what's the nearest fucking foresty place? Just to be extra fucking werewolfy. Let's meet outside the city in Parishfield. Maybe, yeah. Does that sound good?
I mean, you can send it.
Where the fuck? I should know the city, right? What's a good place to meet?
Well, usually the good places would have been the foresty areas near your house. But that is enemy fucking central now.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
So maybe going north to avoid where you know the enemies are, towards Gingerville?
I don't know. I wouldn't know where they came from.
You know that they are at your house right now. There's a large
Which way
group.
is the sept? Yeah. Which way is the sept?
North. Well, little bit to the north and mostly to the west, probably.
So this way, not this way.
Like
via this road.
Like this direction overall.
Oh, no, just northwest completely.
Well, west-northwest.
Since I mean, if we go this way, we can take this highway, right? Instead of taking
Yes,
this
the
one.
obvious way out of town that is probably watched if they have all the car numbers already for the kinfolk.
Why would they have all the car numbers for all the kinfolk?
You don't know
Because they
how
would
much police
strategy to
control they
take it
have.
out.
Son of a bitch. How the fuck do you get out of this fucking... fuck it. Collect up here, like, so we can take this road. Since this seems like a small road. Through a fucking lake.
Okay. A different number answers you back. It says, who this? I was told not to trust random messages.
It's the Uktena. She walks with shadows. Who are
Give
you?
me a wits roll difficulty 6. Just actually wits expression. If you have a dot in that, you can add that too. To save from this obvious blunder, because I'm pretty sure Walks with Shadows is a boy.
What?
If you refer to Walks with Shadow as a she,
I didn't do that.
I'm pretty sure you did. Someone
I
back me
said
up.
it. It said it walks with the Uktena walks with shadows. Who are you? Or like whose kin are you? Or who? Yeah. Who are you? That's what I said. Not it.
It just the first number answers back, yeah, this is kind of suspicious. How do we know it's actually you?
So do I just take a pic of it? No. No.
Craft, since this conversation has continued for several more messages, give me a luck die difficulty 4.
Yeah, we should
You
probably
saw my
get-
fucking luck.
Yeah, we need to get moving.
I mean, we can just like Laura can drive and I can talk, right? Let's just fucking do
You
that.
can.
We don't have a car right now.
You
We
would
We
fucking
ran.
do. We're at my cousin's house. We fucking do. I don't give a shit.
actually
Well, then maybe. Do they have a car? I know, bitch. Don't do this. Don't do
not
this.
necessarily a big enough for 6 people, but they can get in. If give me a luck die difficulty 6 someone to see if there's suitable transportation. Okay, and
You're
give me a difficulty 4 one craft for seeing if one of the people that was actually willing to talk with you
Yeah.
hasn't been grabbed yet and silenced.
Thank you, Luck. Thank you, Orange Jesus. Love you.
Okay, well, it's not the one.
Remember what I keep saying about the dice loving chaos?
It's not even chaos.
It really isn't, Armand. It really isn't.
Okay, so as you keep typing, the person that popped up second doesn't answer anymore, but there are several more people now joining in the group chat.
I mean, if you like when you send messages from like a phone, like a group message, other people don't really know the other numbers you're typing to. Also, is the thing, right? Because I'm not using like WhatsApp. I'm just using the messenger, not the messenger. You know, the normal SMS kind of thing.
I
'Cause
don't know.
Because
They wouldn't necessarily see the numbers, but I'm assuming they would be able to see the message history if it's like a reply to all thing that they're using.
But I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, it's probably better if it works like that.
Yeah, Maybe, maybe not.
I mean, I'm assuming you would go for that unless you want to make it harder to communicate, because then you have to keep several different conversations going at the same time, which slows you down. So I kind of assumed you would want a setup like this, but if you don't, then that's up to you.
I mean, I know some kinfolk are gonna get fucked, so I really don't want the vampires to see this conversation. It's the problem. So, and then I'm all ragey and shit. This is hard.
Uh-huh.
I
You don't
just want to
say.
hit somebody. I just want to hit somebody. Not working out.
So,
Oh,
No, I would probably be too ragey to do it the way I said, so fuck, let's go with what you said.
someone asks a crucial question though in the next couple of minutes. It says essentially, weren't you born as a wolf, Walks with Shadow? How do you know how to use these?
I have a glasswalker in my pack. Boom! You taught me. There we go. He's a ragabash. He's curious. Also, how the fuck would he not get taught at this point if they actually knew him? Like,
yeah.
it makes sense.
They don't.
Makes-
They don't really know. This is just something like there are maybe 5 people in the entirety of the people that you've been texting who actually know me.
Well,
Yeah,
you have
it
a
makes
total of
sense, though.
6 and Tina got grabbed, so yeah, there's 5. But it's probably one of them asking, because they do know him.
Yeah, but I said I have a glasswalker in my pack.
You know, if I ever learn that you've been impersonating me over texts, even if I don't understand what those are, I'll probably bonk you.
Okay, they ask back. Okay. Under what circumstances did Cousin Timmy find you?
I think it's the point that you turn to me and ask, and then I look at you funny, and then I hit you over the head or something, and then let you continue doing this because basically this is the only real hope we have of getting the kinfolk.
You can't hit me over the head in the fucking car. Just fucking not there.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
rolled
ask-
a 4, so you have a choice. You can either be running or what
you
would
can
I
always
give you
ask
on a
the totem
4?
tat.
You have like a
Okay.
moped.
Yep. So one person.
You can maybe squeeze 2 people on it. The cousins, they don't really like congestion in the city, so they didn't go for actual cars, they went with more lightweight transportation.
Oh no, the...
So they kind of rode off on one of the mopeds, just a bag squeezed between them, trying not to fall off really slowly, like 2 a.m. in the night, a single moped goes down the street.
Can't we just fucking call a cab or something? I have money on me, don't I?
Well, money would have fallen out. Cause
Right.
that's not bounty
I
on
know.
money.
Right. My cousins have money on them.
You can wait 15 minutes for a cab if you want.
I mean, how the fuck else do we get out at this point?
I mean, honestly, I probably would have just popped into the Umbra at this point and just started running there in Krenos. Like the second you establish the point at which everyone's going to.
Son of a bitch, and I have to follow this fucker because I'm impersonating him. I'm not that stupid.
Well, if you do, then you have to leave the phone.
Oh my foot.
Just ask over the freaking pack totem. Let's be honest
Right.
here. We
True.
bought that ability. We haven't really used it.
Yeah, I could just do that. I'm just gonna ask through the fucking toad.
Okay, so who's running, who is staying with Kraft?
I think he needs an Axie to actually do that, because if he's texting, then he has both of his hands occupied. So
I'm
I think the
getting a
rest of the
cab.
moves are running.
I'm getting, and then nobody needs to drive.
Okay, so
Uh-huh.
Demi, Jackalor's character, and you, Aru, are running through the Umbra then.
Yep.
Okay. Maxi, I'm not sure if you have driven a moped before, so why don't you give me a basic drive check to see how well you manage not to crash it, especially
Oh,
with
no.
two grown people squeezing onto it.
So just Dex drive difficulty.
6. It's not a difficult thing, it's just a question of can you do it. Okay.
Yes, he can.
You're not exactly racing down the street, but you're making decent speed.
It's not shaking.
Yay.
It's shaking a bit, but it's not falling. Anyways, what did cousin Tim do to you, Aruman? No. Wait, what was it?
Honestly, I'd probably ping back with the answer, because I don't personally, I don't think we went into that into detail that much into the actual backstory. So I'd probably hand off the actual info, like in character.
Like
wait.
I remember what was discussing. Like I think you said you were found by actual Uktena kinfolk after your first change.
Yeah, I was found basically blood-soaked and sort of panting, just hiding under a bush or something.
Wouldn't I know that? Or I wouldn't know that. Because
Probably not.
we
Not
did establish that
necessarily.
we were a pack for a bit.
Well, yes, but
been
that's
back for
a
a while.
really private thing.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Well,
Yep.
I think it would be for him, especially as he kind of would be ashamed of killing some wolves in a frenzy. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
My cousin Tim is old.
Okay. So you relay that back. Give me a luck die at 5, Craft.
Oh
God
my
damn it!
fucking god.
Oh my fucking god. There's a message from Cousin Tim's phone which says, "Good try, imposter."
Fuck. Also, at about the same time, you receive back a ping. Why the hell do you need to know that?
Trying to save your kinfolk. That's why. Uh-huh. I mean... Would they? The others wouldn't know, right?
One of the others is actually going like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, like, wait, what? You're the imposter then, Tim. That's not Tim. Fuck, they got Tim or something like that, probably.
Point out how many numbers have probably dropped out of this conversation at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say, fuck, they got Tim, and I'm kicking Tim. If he didn't leave or something.
Okay.
Hopefully there are others who still know him. So I mean, what the fuck should I do?
Okay,
Let's see,
you
let's-
kick Tim. I would say that Tim has been busy trying to convince everyone that everything is, non-kosher. So let's see who's close to the possible places, assuming
Fuck.
who might have been involved. You know what? I'll let you roll a luck dice to see how competent whoever was fucking with you might have been. So the higher, the weaker or less competent at social crap whoever is doing this will be.
Can I
Craft.
roll this, please? God damn it, Kraft! You're no longer allowed to roll dice.
I mean,
So it would probably still be one of the guys that's involved with the actual investigation, but they probably have a call open to the sheriff while doing this, because 4 involves means that someone was semi-competent at this, and the sheriff is... Yeah, Tim is meanwhile
another one.
talking about how dangerous this is, and they shouldn't be using this group chat at all, because if people are getting grabbed, someone's been infiltrated by now. So I'm gonna need you to oppose this with charisma expression craft. And I think for you it might be difficulty 7 because you are acting a little shady. Not very shady, which would make this worse, but a little bit.
No, Demi. No, he's
I
not
can't
spending his
spend
personal power.
willpower, damn it. I'll start killing people if I do. Hey, it's a bet.
Mother!
You just see half a dozen names drop out of the group chat.
Fuck, the legit people left.
All of my rage.
You
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
a whisper in your brain, Craft. How does it feel to be a failure?
Fuck you.
I think that's
and all you fucking monsters.
Yelling as you're going down the street. A hobo just lifts a middle finger at you as you go past. Tracks you with it.
Fuck you, hobo. Fuck you.
I mean, you could take the argument that the kidfolk were too stupid to survive, and then the elder goes, "You're too stupid to survive. -1 permanent wisdom, -1 permanent honor. Your execution will be at dawn."
Yes.
My god. Why
Those
did
of
he roll
you-
3 successes on convincing them to like fuck off? Was that the roll?
That was a manipulation intimidation roll to essentially make them scared of the consequences of, well, listening to you essentially. Let's see. Those of you running, you just had a long run moments before. I think you were rolling at the base of 6 and then some of you were at 7 or 8.
No, I think it was base of 4. Maybe I don't remember to check.
I don't know. Either way,
I rolled base of 6 alongside. I think it was
I
craft
mean,
as
yeah,
well.
the others rolled the 5 or like because they increased a bit, but not a lot.
okay.
I think the base was like 4.
In that case, you have run at greater than normal speeds, generally speaking, so it's gonna be an additional +1 to see how well you make speed for this.
Okay.
So, if any of you are pushing further ahead, let me know.
Okay. So right now, it's basically a stamina athletics check, right?
Yes, and your form bonus would apply for this, I believe, because you are in Krenos.
Yep.
So that would be a base of 5 from the 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jackal will try to stay up with whoever was in the lead, most likely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
So I guess you're
I'm
setting
just
the
gonna
pace,
roll it.
Aru.
Yep. I'm gonna roll at a difficulty of 6.
Okay. 6 it is then. Let's see how well it goes.
Oh wait, mine. Right.
Yes,
It was
Demi.
stamina.
Yes.
Yes.
Throwing bonus supplies.
Yes. Remember to apply Krenos to it.
Yeah, I know. Just stamina, or was it with athletics?
With athletics,
Stamina
Demi. For fuck's sake. Okay. You're able to keep pace easily, but you two notice that Firefang is falling further and further behind as you keep going. Do you wait for him or do you just go?
We just go. We can't waste any time. If we're risking the kinfolk's lives, then we can't waste any time at to leave them unprotected.
Okay.
Here's a question. Would I actually be, while running, still able to do a possible charisma leadership role, trying to have him push him a little bit further, trying to get some speed?
Let us see. Let me drag that over. That is due to supporter.
Yeah.
Well. God damn it. Fucking external hard drive. What does it say in the merit?
God damn it, I have to find it again as well.
Never mind.
Basically, I can push people forward, up, lead better,
Steaming some of Aru's limelight as Alpha.
No, this has to deal with more group efforts, as in things that you're actually doing together. And social stuff. This won't really let you inspire him because he just worn out after. It's been a long day and a long night.
Okay.
So it's starting to wear even on the werewolf physiology.
Anyways, I'm going to start fucking doing it individually now then, since they're scared little shits.
Okay, you don't want to focus on the ones still in the group chat? Because some of them are not sure if they should believe you either.
Aruman's kin didn't leave light, right? From the group chat, or did they? Because they should know that he's an imposter.
They didn't, it seems. But who knows if they haven't been grabbed as well? Because Tina was Aruman's and she would have known the other 5.
I mean, some of them were arguing for me, right?
A few,
Yes.
but the argument that, a counter roll where you roll 0 and the other side rolls 3 on making them scared, they're very cautious about following your instructions. You need to repair the damage somehow.
Charisma, empathy to appeal to them that... Please, just listen to me. I'm trying to save your lives. That other guy was an imposter. Even his own kin was arguing against him. Must understand that even if they are listening to us right now, if I can't tell you anything and you have no information, you're dead either way. Better follow and you will have a greater chance for survival or something like that.
Okay, you may make an appeal with charisma empathy.
Also, did I gain a range for that? I know.
Do you really want to?
You've gotten so much tonight that this would still fall under the previous kinfolk are in fucking danger, the fucker knows.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Difficulty.
Difficulty 6.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. 5 more people drop out of the group chat. There's like 9 left in there.
Who are the ones or any of them Arman's kin at this point?
They are the ones that are probably among those still left, yes. How does this make you feel, Kraft?
Very, very frustrated.
Give me a luck die. Difficulty 7.
Man, the fours are consistent as fuck, I must say.
Okay. One
All
of
of
the
them.
numbers left sends a fang emoji.
Honestly, at this point, I'm probably pulsing out my own find the kinfolk radar, seeing if there are any how many of them, if any, are going there.
Uh, it's hard to tell, but a lot of them are definitely on the move in different directions. Who knows where they're going? Or what routes they're taking.
Let's just get to the spot that's been elected as meeting point, and then move from there.
Okay. You arrived there first because, well, you know,
Well,
a moped doesn't really compare that well to a Krynos run, even in the spirit
yeah.
world.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure that they were ready to, fight when they get there. So be ready for a fucking ambush
Yeah.
if they weren't already. So after that fucking fan emoji bullshit, even before that probably, when like what this face Tim started fucking arguing against me.
Okay. Well, let's just roll a flat luck dice to see how bad the ambush is. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'd probably be peeking out of the Umbra anyways, because it's not smart to just possibly risk stepping into an ambush anyways.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anyone there yet. A few minutes later, you see a car pull up, and a nervous-looking older gentleman just gets out, looks around. It's a pickup truck. It looks like he spends some of his life, at least, out in the country, just 50-ish or so years old, starting to go grey, just gets out, lights a cigarette, looks around nervously, takes a deep drag. See him turn back around, leaning through the window, pull out a revolver, just let it hang by his side.
Smart man. Well, I suppose that if the kinfolk are starting to arrive, then I'm going to step out of the Umbra. Actually, has
Okay.
Jack gotten to us yet or no?
No, he's way behind. What about you, Demi? Do you follow out of the Umbra?
Good question. I'm going to stay a little more around, but I'm going to use this time to sort of scout the area a bit. Just go a little bit further from this exact meeting spot, just to see if anybody else is coming.
Okay. So, are you going out of the Umbra?
No.
Okay. So you'd be need to peek periodically.
Yep.
For the purposes of this, I think it was... What was it to peek out?
I think it was I think it was based on the local gauntlet rating. I
That
think it
was
was
to
no
pop
gauntlet rating.
back. I think. Was it? Okay. Well, let me roll your Gnosis rating at a 6.
Okay.
Okay, you are able to do this. Give me a... What would this be? Well, you're looking for threats. Perception alertness seems appropriate.
Shit, I don't have much of that actually. Can't use Primal Urge, can I?
No, not really. You're looking for details out of place.
Okay, difficulty 6?
Yes, and let me just check on Armand's danger sense roll.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Demi actually got 2 successes on 3 dice.
Yeah, very good.
Okay. You step out of the Umbra, and your instincts tell you duck.
Yep, just drop to the floor.
As
Wait,
you
that's
do
for
so,
Army?
several bullets impact the side of the car, and you feel the telltale cold burn of silver in your presence.
Yep, and I am phenomenally unsurprised at their decision. So, which of these areas should I look at? You've moved me to.
This one?
God damn it! Yes, it should be pulling out a truck token of some kind. There. We'll use this face for the supposed kinfolk. Actually, gonna park it across the street. And, well, actually, maybe we'll use this face. Because I think these stats are about what the kinfolk might have. More or less, we'll use him. Oh no, you're further away, you're scouting the perimeter, Demi.
I know. I'm just putting my token so I can place it somewhere.
So, assuming that you're by the truck, let me just place some appropriate dudes nearby and assign them an initiative rating. These at least didn't have celerity, so you're not totally fucked yet. And you may roll an initiative arrow. Really, place yourself by the fucking truck. Either way, close
So,
enough.
gift plus the form bonuses, since they aren't recorded on the sheet, and thus aren't read by your initiative macro.
Form bonuses we don't add to initiative. But I think
All
you
right.
can't lose against them anyway, so you're good.
It's physically impossible for me to lose because I have the 10 flat bonus in the beginning, so I'll just
Yep.
roll.
Let me just drag out any obfuscated peoples out onto the sheet on the GM layer. There we go. Okay. Let's see, how good are these ghouls? Oh. Oh dear. They would each like to take 3 shots with a light pistol at you, Aru.
All 4 of them, I'm guessing?
All 3 of them. There are 3 figures with guns across the street. Whoever else is there you don't see, and the kinfolk... I'm gonna roll... Yay, wits, I suppose, to see if he is surprised enough by all this suddenly popping off. No, he acts normally. He's gonna try and shoot one of the dudes in the face with a heavy revolver.
Cool. I'm gonna activate my heightened senses actually. In this round, I may as well.
Okay. You do know those bullets are silver, right?
Yes, heightened senses though should allow me to detect anyone else who's lurking around. If there's an ambush, I seriously doubt that this is going to be everything.
Okay.
If they were expecting werewolves, they wouldn't send ghouls against monsters that have already proven that they can defeat ghouls.
Okay. So, heightened senses. Give me a roll of primal urge and perception at 7, contested by a stealth roll. Again, at 7. Wow.
He's not hiding.
Yeah, there's an ugly dude just casually holding a knife, looking on, waiting.
Ah, man.
It's like, go, my pretties, fire! So, Aro.
So, my movement range is how much?
I think it's like 7 or 8 tiles, depending on your dex. So your dex is currently 5 plus 12, that's 17. So we're gonna say it rounds up so you can move 9 tiles and still take an action normally, essentially.
Cool.
Which you know, kind of need to do for the heightened senses, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you want to move into point blank with all the people firing silver at your body? Think carefully about this decision.
Yeah. Not point blank, not right away. Or definitely not right away. Especially since I just activated a gift, so... I probably don't want to make myself impossible to hit, though, because then they start focusing on the kinfolk in all likelihood.
Then again, it's silver, and that's a lot of bullets in the air.
Yeah.
You are still in Krynos form. Is it like a reflexive to pop into your breed form? You might be better off just getting shot that way.
Honestly, you're not wrong, but can you soak lethal in your breed form? I can't remember.
No. You still can't soak it, but it will heal faster once you crawl away to die.
I suppose that's fair.
I have a feeling Aru dies here.
My problems are solved.
Wow.
What a cock.
Fuck. Dice hate me. I'm also dying tonight. It doesn't matter.
You're not wrong, Craft. And
I may
someone
have-
needs to bring the thunder down.
I have literally 8 fucking rage at this point. I'm probably dying anyways.
So, where do you want to move Aru before they start firing? This decision is important.
Yeah. I can't figure out if popping into breed form is reflexive or not.
Ah,
I think it was.
well, let's search. God damn it. I hate this fucking external hard drive. It keeps spinning down because it's like, you're not using me, fuck you. I need to copy the core books over to my SSD. Okay. Okay.
It says so.
Let's see. No. Is it reflexive? Have you found it, Naxi?
Wait, what was that? Control rage to change immediately, and any Garou can shift back to her breed form instantly too.
Okay, we're gonna treat it as reflexive then.
Alright. Yeah, with all the silver, I'll flip back to my beast form, and so I'm guessing this thing is actually a pickup truck.
Yes, it is.
So I can probably jump up and over the truck and sort of end up just sort of peeking out under like from beside it.
Okay. Good. We're gonna say that is probably at least +2 cover. Because you do need to look around to, find any hidden enemies, but...
Yeah.
But that +2 could well save your life.
Yep.
I think +2 is fair, right, guys?
Seems
Because
like
like they can see my feet and maybe my head if I poke my head out.
That's 1 hit. That's 2 hit. 3 hit.
Jesus Christ.
Now the second ghoul. Actually, we're gonna be even more generous. We're gonna see if your alleged kinfolk is capable of capping a bitch and insta-killing them, because that might save your life.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, he takes 1 down. What the fuck did I leave the Nosferatu ghoul shit? There we go. So, and the second one. See, I'm helping. I'm really helping. I'm giving you every chance.
Yes, you are.
Why won't you repay my generosity? Why do you need to be so stupid?
I mean, the way this is going is kind of like the dice hate us at this point, I think. I think they legitimately want our blood. I mean, it's a shame that there's a 6 there, otherwise this gun could have legitimately exploded in his hand.
Damage you can't really botch.
Yeah, no.
Just on the shot. So that's 5 from the first goal. Now for the second one. That's 8 total. And the last shot, that's 11 total. So what was the desperate stay fighting thing?
Roll rage at difficulty 6. Oh yeah, I don't remember if it was difficulty 6, maybe 8. Something like 8 or 6. But yeah, I think it was 8 actually. But it's roll rage. And if you get 5 successes, you're still going to go into a frenzy.
I think you automatically normally go into a normal frenzy at the very least.
I'm not sure about that, but yeah, just look it up. Don't remember what it was.
What was it called?
Roll permanent rage at difficulty 8. Found it. It's on 258.
So you are at 11 damage. You need to get rid of 4 so you don't instantly die, more or less.
Yeah. My permanent rage is only 5, so...
Well, good luck.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So, Demi,
I probably hear the gunfire, don't I?
you don't, not really, because you're in the Umbra, but the coyote warns you.
Oh.
However, I'm gonna need Dex Athletics from you to see how quickly you get there. We're gonna call this a difficulty 8 because you have to really hoof it, cause...
I think, yeah, my character would definitely try and spend a willpower point to, hoof it as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Yeah. And the kinfolk misses. Okay. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Damn it, but that's a failure outright. Let's see. How quickly am I willing to let you get there? I think I would be willing to let you get there on, like... If this isn't over in the next round, then you can get there and start interfering.
Okay, here's a question though. While running over there, am I actually able to activate Luna's armor?
I'd say
Or would that-
not. You're kind of focusing everything you have on getting the fuck over there right now.
Okay.
goddammit, why the fuck did I roll that 7? That's wrong. Headshots are 8. There we go, that's still a failure. You know what? The ghouls have had fucking enough. Bullets don't work well the first time.
It worked surprisingly well.
You know, a couple of ghouls with Obfuscate 1 are a surprisingly effective threat when you arm them the right way.
Yeah. And it's a shame I can't warn my fellow wolf about the Nazi, considering I'm dead.
Mm-hmm. Nexi, you have a healing gift, right?
Yeah.
So you would also hear that Arman is in trouble. So you will get a chance to potentially make it there quickly enough to maybe, just maybe, save him.
Okay.
You are gonna need to... we're gonna call it a dex drive at 8. And you're gonna need a total of... I want to make this a slim chance. But I don't want to make it impossible. So... Aru, how much willpower do you have? And how much stamina?
So I'm still down to 1 last temp willpower, but I have 5 permanent, and stamina, factoring in the form bonus, I think ends up being 5 after a form bonus.
Because lupus is your natural. Okay, let's see. I need to play out the bullet storm first. So that's the first shot. The second one hit with a basic success. Then we have the next one. And also the last one. Okay, he's choking on his own blood and the ghouls re-obfuscate.
Check.
Okay, so, Nexi, you are gonna need to get a total of 10 successes on Dex Drive, and for each roll you make, Aru has to make a stamina roll at difficulty 6 to see if he's still clinging to life.
Oh god. Okay.
There. I am extremely
what's-
generous.
Yeah, what was the difficulty again?
8 for you, because you need to fucking get a move on.
Yeah, I heard that. Sure, I will spend the willpower on the first roll.
Okay. Okay, that brings you 4. Aru, your first stamina.
Difficulty 6, you said, right?
Yes. Okay.
It's a success.
It's a success. Naxi. Okay. That's a total of 6. Aru. Meanwhile, Demi, you arrive on the scene. There are 2 bullet-ridden bodies.
Oh no. Should I, like, one of my kind of packmates, that's just gonna happen, which I thought would have happened, is just dead, and a kinfolk potentially is dead. Should I roll rage, or do I just get temp rage?
You get a rage point because this is... They were attacked and you weren't there. No!
So, do I see anybody? Who did people attack them?
No, you wouldn't.
Damn it.
We're
amateurs.
just spending time aiming right now. Aiming hard.
Are you peeking out from the Umbra actually, or are you in the real world?
I would have been peeking from the Umbra. I was running through the Umbra.
Okay. Make another roll, you two.
Okay, should I spend the willpower now? Let's just try it like this.
I mean, you only crash horribly, and
Hey, that's 10 successes.
Aru.
I've been
Consistency.
amazingly consistent with this barely clinging to life thing.
You're literally barely clinging to life. Very well.
I'm very consistent with those ones and then a pair of things that are good enough. Just barely.
Okay, so yeah, you see essentially two bodies that are choking on their own blood. Just
Yeah, they were just ambushed. Well, I'm not gonna go just drop out like a fucking idiot. I am first gonna activate Luna's armor because I don't want to die.
okay. Roll for it.
Yep, it was I think, yeah, stamina survival difficulty 6 and 1 gnosis. Let me just spend that.
Yeah, and you get the amount of successes you get
So,
as dice to
5,
soak.
8.
Iron Moon, we rolled
5
that.
extra dice.
Okay,
5 to soak against silver.
that's good.
And 5
Yeah.
for other shit too.
Yep.
Do you step out?
Yeah, I was gonna proceed to step out after using Luna's armor, but that would be next turn, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Yep.
But it essentially takes like still a couple of minutes for Nyaxi to catch up. We're just handling the rolls now.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind though,
So no,
even
so no
though
incoming
she makes it there quickly enough to try, she still needs to get at least 3 successes to bring you up to normal incapped. Because you only healed 1 with rage and you're currently at 10 health levels of damage.
Yeah.
And you're probably taking a pretty gnarly battle scar. One of the nastier ones from this.
Yeah.
So, Demi, what do you do? I'll let you know when they interrupt you with glorious combat.
Oh boy, I don't have medicine. I'm going to run towards my fallen packmate, and oh shit, I want to try and help him, but I feel that I'm gonna botch. Try a first aid attempt. Actually, I forgot about something.
Yes?
I do have that actually. I scratched that actually. Since I don't see any dead enemies, they might have left or just left or something. I want to activate. This is probably still gonna fail, but heightened senses.
Okay.
That's
And,
just hypnosis.
yeah, just a gnosis, spend a gnosis point.
Okay, I need you to roll Perception Primal Urge.
Okay. Difficulty.
Difficulty 7. This is a contested roll versus their obfuscate skills.
I'm not gonna
It
fucking
is-
succeed this, am I? I can't. Can I spend willpower on this or not?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a willpower on this.
Is the heightened senses like? Is it 7 before or after heightened senses?
It's 7 after.
It's 7 after,
Yes.
yes.
So you do see that there are the ghouls. So you've missed the
No, see, I won.
Yeah, you turn, look around, and you see 2 people who seem to fade in and out of sight, aiming guns at your face.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, when your eyes lock on them, they know.
Did he get a surprise round or not?
No, they didn't quite expect you to see, and it looks like they're waiting, making sure there isn't more popping out right away.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's one of those mutual oh shit moments where everyone's staring at each other and then everyone bursts into motion.
Yep. They would like to each take 2 shots at your face. Well, generally at you, not specifically your face.
Right. What would I do? Let's see, any attempted gifts?
I mean, you're faster than them. You could just charge them and try and kill them both.
Like, I just took a rage point. I feel like in character that would probably do that. So yeah, I'm gonna spend. Oh yeah, shit, rage comes after.
So does this feel suitably dangerous, Demi?
Yeah.
It's one Nosferatu neonate and his 3 ghouls.
I am going to spend. Can you use actually? No, you can't actually do that. Never mind. I'll just spend 2 rage points. Main action, go and split, hit both of them. One, this guy, one on the other. And for the 2 rage actions, am I man enough to fucking tank it?
Don't be a
Nah, I'll
pussy,
just-
it's just light pistols.
Fuck you.
Come on, don't be a bitch.
Yeah, fuck it. No, I won't be a bitch. 1 rage hit to hit this fucker, 1 to hit the other. No bitching out. Fucking smash. Oh yeah, main action. Let's go. Let me just see how much Dex Brawl I have.
Yes, meanwhile I'll just roll for the Nossi Neonate stealth attack. For any, bonus dice and the like.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I have 3 and 4. I have 7 dice. I'll split 4 on this guy and 3 on the other.
Okay, so he would be full on blood. Good to know.
Yeah, should I just wait for you to finish, or?
Yes, because he's higher initiative, he's essentially delaying until you're in the process of attacking the ghouls to interrupt you at just the right moment.
Okay.
So, at least one of your blows, well, both of them will land, I guess? This
Will
is
the rage
pretty
still
fine.
land?
This is pretty fine timing, so roll a luck die. Just to see which of you is faster, if he's quick enough to... Yeah, the knife goes in a second after you connect with the ghouls, provided he hits.
Yeah, provided I hit as well and kill him, hopefully. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll my 4 dice on the guy right to me.
Yep.
Okay. And 3 for the other. Okay. So, first one.
Those are remarkably bipolar dice.
7 and 1, that's 8, plus 1 from claws, that's 9 damage, right?
Okay, roll for it. See if he splats. Kirk!
And the other one is just an 8. Consistency.
Startlingly consistent there.
I think we've all been consistent this game.
So 3 strength plus 1 plus 1 from the knife, so that's 5 actual damage plus 2 activated potents. So soak for activated potents, Demi.
That's this is a silver knife, isn't it?
Yes, there's a silver edge on it.
He still gets 5 soak dice.
You take
I
a point of ag.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just counting it. I thought it was going to go -1 to 0, then to 1, but...
We usually don't with potents, even though we maybe should. It's one of those rule changes we might need to discuss at some point to see if we want to change it.
Okay. So, yeah, now these guys hit, right?
Yes, they do. They were each gonna do 2 attacks, and you've taken them to -2, I believe, right?
3 per. I think it's a -1, isn't it?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it is. You're mildly fucked then. Mildly more fucked. So it's difficulty 4 shots. Demi, what do we say?
That's a botch.
That's not. You know, it's the shock of this thing actually taking a claw to it. Okay? That is understandable.
One of them's entirely a botch.
Is that
Fucking
damage
hell,
dice?
guys.
That is 0 damage.
Yeah.
God damn it! I want to just play the fucking Emperor had a text-to-speech device laugh.
Okay, so what happens with the botch?
I don't exactly remember fully. Oh,
Okay, so he's lucky. He doesn't actually shoot the guy across from you. His gun just jams, and he needs to spend the next turn unjamming it if he wants to keep using it.
Okay then. Now I can't exactly remember. I think I read this, but I'm not really sure. This might actually be a mix with celerity from Vampire. But after my initial turn, I can't spend any extra rage after to get more actions, right?
No, you can't. Not really.
Yeah.
You need to declare it in advance, essentially.
These are attack rolls. Since I now see this vampire fuck and he's a much bigger threat than these other fucks, am I able to just spend? Actually, I did think I spent a willpower point. Actually, before with heightened stenches, can I spend a willpower point to for one of the rage actions target this cunt over here?
Yes, you could switch either one or both of them.
Vampire. Yeah. Both of them is kind of tempting as well. These guys haven't done the greatest with the fucking things. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to both rage actions to hit him.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna spend a willpower point for instantaneously.
Okay, then
And,
roll to hit.
Yep. So nice. Okay.
Okay, and the second hit.
Okay. So 9 again. Oh.
And he goes squish.
Well, he's incapped.
He doesn't, unless he has fortitude, he can't soak.
You still need to roll the second attack, Demi. And you can't pull the blow.
I know. He's dead.
Son of a bitch. There's
Wow.
14 damage straight at his face, and he just goes splat.
You know,
He's a neonate though, so he doesn't go ash, right?
he doesn't go ash. You splatter him across his ghoul. I'm gonna roll the ghoul's courage to see how he feels about this. He's not very happy, but you know, the ghouls would like to surrender.
The ghouls
Do
would
they
like
show
to
their
surrender.
throat? Do
Yeah,
they
in-
show that?
Yeah,
In character, they just shot up my pack member and the kinfolk. I don't think I
Not
would
even
leave
just a
them
pack member, you're alpha, keep in mind.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I would let them live.
okay.
But you're a Philodox. Damn.
I know, but I'm also a little bit carried by my emotions right now.
Let's see. How do they surrender? Let's go with that first.
They just raise their hands in the air. The human version of the honorable surrender.
Well, I could kind of release my anger, but I think I'd have to split for that. Sort of grabbing one of them and slicing the other one.
But they're surrendering. It's the litany.
That is fucking true.
You've
He's
seen
not-
the Humies do it all the time. It's how they expose their throats. They raise their hands in the air.
Cunt. Sadly, I don't have a self-control. I want to sort of see what could I roll for this, because I'm not exactly sure. I'm kind of moved by a rage, but at the same time, I also want to follow the litany. So what should I do a roll of? Like a rage roll, perhaps, or a wits roll?
Huh.
Like just what my character would have maybe do, just depending on the dice. I'm okay with both of them.
Roll your wits law versus your rage. Make your wits law the first one. So 5 versus 5, difficulty 6.
So 2, and the other one was 5.
Come on, big money.
It's a tie.
You know, you hesitate and you see hope blossom in their eyes. One of them whispers, "He made us do it."
I mean, they have no blood bond, right? Left?
If they were bound to him, it just shattered and they're free.
What do?
Were you born under the waning half moon or the waxing half moon, Demi?
What do you mean?
Was the moon
With
phase
the-
going down or going up when you were born? Or when you were first changed?
Like, was it becoming more full or was it becoming less full, like going away? You know?
I didn't know that was a thing, but
Yeah.
I should roll then a 1d2. Let's see.
What's one then?
One's
let's have the
waxing, two is waning.
I can't. Yeah, he's a waxing philodox.
That means you are generous and kind more so than you are an asshole, generally speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, it also
Oh.
kind of fits with what we've seen so far of you, so you probably let them live.
Yeah, I guess I'll still be
Cool
angry, but
cabs. That's what
I
we
guess
would
I'll
do.
still be angry, but sort of, grapple, not grapple them both, just sort of pick them up and. I wonder if I could. There's nothing really to restrain them here. I guess I'll just hold them in place and just go to the pickup truck and maybe find something there.
Is it a modern car or is it like an old one? Because some of the modern cars do have first aid kits in them, you know. But would you know that? He wouldn't know that, right?
He wouldn't know that.
Do you have drive?
He has no idea. He's a wolf. He doesn't know.
I mean, if he had drive, he could have maybe known.
Okay, so I'm gonna split the video here, and on the next one we're gonna see if Maxi can actually save Aruman, because you would need to get enough to bring him up to normal incapped with your doctrine.
So